So what are the key attributes, the personal qualities that you'll need to bring with you to be successful? What are we looking for? Well, I guess there's three things, and we talk about three sort of key essentials to making an interaction healthy and useful. The first we'd talk about warmth. So there's a real communication, there's an exchange between two people, particularly given that people with autism struggle with social understanding and communication. So we need really good communicators. The second thing we need is real genuineness. And genuineness is something that can't be faked. We all know that you can pick up from somebody's tone of voice, from their gaze, the way they look at you, from their touch, whether they're genuine or not. So somebody that's genuine, that really wants to do well for the person they're supporting, that shares in their successes. And thirdly, empathy. And it's an overused word, but real empathy is the ability to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, to see the world through their eyes, to understand how they experience the world. So three things, three attributes that will both make you a successful support worker, but also three attributes that we will be looking for in applicants for our jobs: warmth, empathy, and genuineness. So if you possess those three qualities, if you want to do what we would call a real job, something of lasting benefit, something that's magical, then come and work for us.
I've worked for the Community Support Service for 10 years. How did I get into this job? Well, I met a lot of professionals through the challenges I faced with my own youngest son, and I learnt a lot from them, and I wanted to make a difference to other people. Can't change everything in one go in this job, and sometimes it can take years to make a difference, especially to children with autism who are non-verbal. How do you cope with that? With non-verbal children, is finding a way to get through to them on their own terms. And it can take years sometimes to make a difference, and you have to have a lot of patience, definitely, but it's worth it in the end. I worked with a little boy for about 5 years. He never spoke to me, and one day we were sat on the bus, I was taking him out for a day trip, and he just reached across and touched my face, and I had that connection with him, and it was wonderful. And it's moments like that that make me love my job. Well, when you have a bad day, and times can be very bad sometimes, especially with children with severe autism, you just have to remember it is not their fault, and you cannot take it personally.
I've been in social care probably since I left school. I wanted to be a nurse. My grandmother was a nurse, and I remember spending times with her, sat on the bed with my dollies, you know, wrapping them up with their blankets and giving them plasters and things. And I thought, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is my line of work. And through school, I worked as a care assistant. And I can remember this time when I went to work for a care agency, and it was probably one of the first jobs I ever did. And I went into this chap's house. His name was Ferdy, and all I knew was this chap had an acquired brain injury. And I walked through the door and I heard this, "Come in, I'm through the back door, I'm through the back room." So I went through the back room, and there was this chap just lying on his bed. He was a paraplegic, and he couldn't move. And I thought, hang on a minute, he can't get out of bed without me, so he's not going to be able to do anything with his day without me. And I think after I'd sort of got him up, dressed, and helped him with his breakfast, I thought, yeah, this is me. This is where I want to be for the rest of my life, helping people, making a difference. Because at the end of the day, you know, there are so many people like Ferdy who need our support, and without us, you know, they wouldn't be able to develop and proceed in life.